Hello, I hope that you're doing really well today wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this will be beneficial for you. In this video I wanted to talk about a book that I've read recently. I actually didn't read it, I listened to the audiobook that I found on YouTube. The book is called Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up and it's written by Marie Kondo. She has published other books but I haven't read them just yet, but I'm looking forward to. And the main thing that she has developed is a KonMari decluttering method. First of all, I must say that this book is a very easy read. First heard about KonMari when I was researching decluttering and I wanted to simplify my life. I was looking for different methods to organize the things that I have, and I'm so glad that I came across her methods. Although she has very mixed reviews online, you will see that some people really love her and some people really hate her. I personally really love her. However, I did find some pros and some cons in her book. As this book made it everywhere in the world, I don't think that there is any country where this book didn't make it, and people must have really liked it, that they were sharing it with family and friends, that it spread all over the world. So I do think that there is a big benefit to this book and it will inspire you to simplify and declutter and organize your things in a better manner. And maybe even if you don't feel like applying her methods, she definitely is going to inspire you to make a change. One of the pros is that I felt personally very inspired by her, in the sense that I can see how much she loves her job, how much she loves the thing that she's doing, and how she is able to inspire other people and to make an impact on other people's life. I feel like I have a lot of respect for her for that, despite all of the criticism that she's receiving. Another thing that I loved about her book is that her ideas is Japanese minimalist ideas, and they stand in quite a big contrast to our Western way of looking at things. So Japanese minimalists, they look at the things more from the perspective that less is more, but in Western culture we tend to think that more is more, or more is better, and more is more successful. If you have more things, you are more prosperous and you are happier. But she tells and she proves the opposite. Another thing that I really loved is that she says that tidying up should not be an everyday activity. And as a mom, I can tell you that every day I was thinking what I need to tidy up today, what I need to organize. There were things all over the place. I couldn't understand how everything gets cluttered so much every single day. So her techniques that she's using definitely helped me in decluttering and simplifying my space. I must tell you that decluttering is an ongoing process, at least in my household, and I still have lots of things to go through, but I still feel positive and very inspired. But our main idea is that if you choose to declutter all of the things that you have collected throughout your life, things that you hoarded, things that you didn't want to discard, if you just get rid of it in one go, in one sitting, you will just need to keep up with the tidiness, just a little touch here and there, but you will not have to do a major organizing. You will not have to attend to your things every day. She also says to dress up for an occasion, so she suggests that we switch on a nice music, lit on candles, and put ourselves in a good mood. The idea that we are going to make our home life much better. Another great thing that she mentions is that we should declutter all our things by the category, not by location. This means that, at least previously, what I did when I wanted to declutter or organize my things, I would go into the kitchen and start organizing everything, throwing things out, or I would do my bedroom, or I would do my sitting room. But what she says is that you should instead do it by category. So for example, if you could take all of your clothes from all over the house, including your coats, your kids' clothes, your husband's clothes, but make sure that he's present, and because that would be very disrespectful to declutter other people's things. And she also speaks about that. And then she says that we should take each item and ask ourselves if this item brings us joy and do we really love it, if it's of a great benefit to you. I also was asking myself if this item is also functional and if this clothing item fits well to my wardrobe and matches with other clothes, so that I can mix and match my clothes easily without overthinking. Some of the negative sides of the book thanks her stuff for serving her well today. This personally was a bit strange for me, and perhaps in Western society we might be misunderstanding the way we read the book or misunderstanding the message that author was trying to convey. It could be also a difference in translation or just simply a difference in culture. So I wouldn't put a bad word for that, and as I read I can completely ignore it, and it doesn't really stop me from decluttering or being inspired. What I gathered from that is that we should treat our stuff with respect because it's still serving us well, meaning that we need to wash it well, iron it, store it well, so it will last us longer. If you can ignore these things, then you will really enjoy this book. There are not too many occurrences like this throughout the book. The other cons that I found in this book is that I felt that this book is more oriented to single people, because the way she perceives the house, it seems like it's kids free, and or at least small kids free. And she also suggests things like emptying your purse at the end of the day, which as a busy mom I hardly can take off my shoes and take off my jacket when I come in the house, because my kids are all over me, they're hugging me, they want to play with me. Whenever I read a book, I always try to get the best out of it. I always ask myself, what can I learn and what can I adapt in my life from this book? So I feel like I got a lot of great advice that I implemented, and it did impact my life very positively. Another thing that I disliked about the book is that she suggests getting rid of the items and discarding it. So in my view, I feel like there are so many other ways how we can reuse the items that we have. So we can give it out to charity shops, to Goodwill, we can give out to local shelters for homeless people, women's shelters, kids shelters. There are so many places who could benefit of our things, so just discarding it is not a good option for me. I don't want to disclose too many facts and advice from this book just because of the respect to the author, and I feel like she has put so much thought and time and love to it, so that probably it's a good idea for us to take a minute to read a book. And this process, she is encouraging us to discard of the items that no longer serve us any purpose. It's also encouraging us to discard of the items instead of organizing it. No matter how many organizing units we will have, we will still have plenty of things, and things will get out of place, and again it will create the clutter, and it's just going to be ongoing process that will give you frustration every time you face it. What she's advising is that we should start from the easiest, and clothes usually are quite easy to declutter. If you are not sure about the clothes, I also made a video of 10 things that you can declutter now, and I started it from decluttering my socks. That was a very easy task to do. The main idea here is to train yourself to get rid of things and let go of things, because we tend to get attached too much. It also suggests that we should thank our stuff when we are discarding it, when we are departing with it. Personally, I don't take it seriously or literally. I just understand the idea behind this is that when we obtained the item, we felt good about it. We knew that we are buying it for a certain purpose, maybe to make our life easier in some way. If that was a practical item, maybe to make us feel better about ourselves. I think that if the item was good for you, you can still put good thoughts towards it and just donate it so that it can serve someone else. That would be it. These are my thoughts on this book, and I would definitely recommend you listening to it or reading to it if you have a little moment and you want to feel inspired. I hope that you will take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye bye for now.